Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 66 of WCW. I am Swarls. Now, a little update. If you're if you're watching this on the playlist, you just watched me do a really long notepad time. But we've changed a couple things for this When Worlds Collide show. First of all, I realized I did like an entire Rick Rude and Regal feud. They had a 3-match feud. I thought that happened, but I didn't check at the time. And then I checked like right afterwards, so that's just kind of off the card. And then someone pointed out, sorry I don't remember who it was, in the YouTube comments that Tenryu cannot be turned. We were going to have him turn babyface to team with Jumbo, but that won't really work. So we've changed the card a little bit. Top of the card still more or less the same, but we were going to do Liger Takada. We're now going to do Liger and Owen Hart. Women's title match still the same. Takada will now team with Jumbo since he's already a babyface to take on Taue and Kawada. Kobashi is going to take on Eddie Guerrero. I think we had established that. Light heavyweight title, Pillman and Ultimo, that's the same. And Tenryu will now take on Sabu in a singles match. That is the new card. Rude and Regal are kind of just off it. They'll work the pre-show, as well as the Headhunters versus Crawford and Furnace, which was very briefly on the main card before I realized, oh, Tenryu could wrestle Sabu. That's a way better match. Sorry, Headhunters and Crawford and Furnace. But that's actually not even what we're building to right now. What we're building to right now is this Clash show, which is going to be a 3-hour Clash on TBS, and that is soon. That is in that is in 15 days. So we might make it this stream, we might not. We'll see. Remember to test Taue and Kawada's cam on Nitro's pre-show. I mean, that might not even be the pre-show. That might just be the show. But we'll see. But yeah, we are building to this Clash. We got the only thing we've really even announced for it in the kayfabe sense has been Hanson and Eddie for the title. So we have to set stuff up quickly because that's basically we have 2 Nitros and then that Clash. And also 2 Saturday nights and then that Clash. So we gotta get stuff going. And we're going right into a Nitro. Also, as a reminder, we're coming off of Bash at the Beach, which is the best show in series history. Really, the best show in fucking Swarl's TEW stream history. We got a 100. We had a great show. So we've got... we set a high bar here that this Nitro will not come close to, but let me make sure Eddie is in this world title scene. He is not. Okay. All right, we're going to remove Scott from this. We are going to add Eddie Guerrero as a major role to that. You know what? We're also going to add Liger to this so that the Sting Liger match we're doing as a number 1 contendership works. Has a storyline, rather. So let's do that. Awesome moves. Yeah, everything else is already going except for Bigelow and Barry Windham. I guess we should start that as well. TV title. Oh, what feud is Bam Bam in? Oh, he's in the Warrior one. Yeah. You know what? This is only hot. I probably should have just added Barry to it, but whatever. Okay. 4 Horsemen, fantastic. This is going. I think we're gonna keep Cactus and Steamboat going for now because that'll carry that 6-man tag, and then we could. Cactus is gonna then go into a feud with Steve Austin for the U.S. title, and we could kind of swing that onto there. Riley, what's up, man? Alright, here we go. Nitro time. Where are we going to run this show? Haven't done New England since June. Haven't done the Tri-State since June. Sounds like we're going to the Northeast. Last time we were here, we were in the Civic Arena. Let's go to Albany. I don't know anything about 2K25. I know it's like coming out soon, and they like, you know, oh, the Roman Reigns is on the cover, but that's like literally all I know about it. I don't keep up with the WWE games like I used to. Is there anything like new about the games? I have no idea what we need. Let's go with some storyline ideas. Safe bet, sure. Intergender matches are back. Okay. See, that's the thing. Didn't know they were gone. We got a near certainty for Steve Austin. All right. I mean, when that Cactus feud starts, that'll probably be. We'll probably use that. Give me an angle idea. Likely. Okay. I already have a creative idea with that name. Huh. That's weird. Near certainty for Ted DiBiase? Okay. Oh, I did see that. I'm assuming NXT Underground is the thing with no ropes, because I did see some screenshots of that. All right, we had a good creative meeting. Brian Pillman has been hanging out with Headhunter B. That he's starting to have an influence on Headhunter B. Oh boy. Misawa and Rek Rude had to be separated. That's not great. Terry Power and Emily Hosaka have bonded recently. Okay. Kelly Wada and Stan Hansen have butted heads. No, you guys are supposed to be friends. Tuki25 is going to have a third-person camera. Isn't the camera always third-person? Rie Tamada. Also June Booker. Okay. Okay. Like Wrestling Empire over the shoulder third person. Boy, you know it's a good idea when your reference point is Wrestling Empire. Alright. Let's send Sting out there to cut a promo. Basically, you know, I've been beating these guys, you know, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. When do I get my title shot? You know, NWO, you've been sending all your goons after me, etc., etc. Ventura will come out. And I guess this is where I don't even think we've announced that, like, the next pay-per-view, it's going to be in Japan. So I guess Ventura will come out here and be like, oh, you know, Worlds Collide, we're going to Japan. And you know what? I know this wouldn't be Worlds Collide. Okay. If you want a title shot, you're going to have to do it in our turf in Japan at when Worlds Collide. But you're only getting that shot if you could beat our strongest soldier at Clash of the Champions. You got to take on Jushin Thunder Liger. Which Sting will, of course, accept. Let's call this foreshadowing. Sting, Jesse promo. Setting up Sting, Liger at Clash. Okay, great. Um, what can we do? What can we do with Stannard and Edward? Who would be friends with Eddie Guerrero? Oh, he should probably just team with the Nightmares. That would make a lot of sense. That would be a big 6-man tag. We could do Eddie, Dustin, and Ron against Stan Hansen, Dr. Death, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Now that's a match. This would probably be a heck of a wild brawl, even though Eddie's probably not a great brawler. Oh, his brawling is like non-existent actually. But I'm gonna give this main event time and have it be like open. And let's see. Eddie just entered this world title scene storyline, so he probably needs a win. Let me check the tag one just in case someone needs it even worse. Good, fairly. Yeah, Eddie needs to win this. So let's do Eddie Guerrero. Eddie, what's your pop, brother? 78. Okay, that's pretty good. Is it better than anyone on this team? Oh, it's better than Dr. Death. It's got to be better. Oh, Terry Gordy. Okay, it's better than Dr. Death. I think you can pin Dr. Death. I think you can do that. But to make sure, I will do botched interference from Jesse. I will also do a flash pin. So this would be like Ventura accidentally hits Steve with a weapon and then like, Guerrero rolls him up for a quick pin. Road agent can't. Okay, well, fix it. All right, great. No one's mad. Afterwards, I would like Eddie and the tag champs, or the tag challengers, I suppose. Do a little celebration. Do a little like, hell yeah, man, I'm winning that title. These guys are winning that tag titles. You guys are going down. That kind of stuff. I'm going to call this character development, even though it's not really. Baby faces celebrate. They want those titles. All right, great, perfect. Okay, let's see. Oh, I want to do Awesome Routine. I want to do Regal Ultimate. Okay. Rick Rude's got to cut a promo because he's good at that. My plan for this is, if you guys remember, Rick Rude got written off TV for a couple weeks because we had Mike Awesome stunt bump him at the pay-per-view. I think we said he got, thrown off the stage through a table. I don't even know if we would have had a stage at this point, but whatever. We said maybe we had that stage that connected all the way to the, was level with the ring and connected to it. WCW loved that shit. So Rick Rude is gonna, you put me through a table. I was off you, but you took food off my family's plate. The only way I could get revenge is to put you through a table, Mike Awesome. He's gonna challenge him to a tables match. Maybe the first. Certainly the first in WCW history. All right. Let's see. Pillman. Pillman. Yeah, Pillman and Owen just keep having tag matches, I feel like. Owen Hart did beat Jumbo, though. Alright. And then we also need to set up... Oh, the Regal Ultimo Blow-Off should probably just be Regal cutting a promo, which won't go great. In fact, let's give him an angle idea. Oh, I have a Steve Regal one. Let's use it. Basically, you know, Ultimo Dragon, we've been doing this forever. I'm tired of your bollocks. Let's settle it at a Clash. $10 a.m. on Saturday, Mamma Mia. That's too early. Okay, Vader's done nothing. We should do stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, remember when you said we should test Taue and Kawada on the pre-show, and I was like, that could make the show. Let's put it on the show. Start heating those guys up. Ooh, are you guys? Oh, they're unimportant. Okay, so we need recognizable people that they can beat. Oh, and like the only one is Razor Ramon, who we are pushing. Or Ultimo, who we are pushing. Is there anyone local that's over? That would be great for us. Fucking Jimmy Snuka. Oh, God. I'm gonna pass on Jimmy Snuka, even though he is kind of exactly what we would need, but I'm still gonna pass on that. Joey Styles, what's your, how good are you in the... Oh yeah, this play-by-play is good. Just curious. Oh, Terry Runnels, that doesn't help us at all. Oh, chat, should we bring in Jimmy Snuka to lose to Taue and Kawada? Like, yeah, he might be a murderer, but at least we're gonna have him get beat up. I hate to say yes, but yes. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, we need somebody. That's a lot. We're giving him a lot of money. No, it has to be someone recognizable. Johnny Swinger is not going to help us in that regard. Jimmy might be more than recognizable. No, he's just recognizable. Well, that's fine. Who am I going to give the unfortunate role of teaming with Jimmy Snuka? Oh, boy. Norman, you got this. I'm just going to have them, like, beat these guys. Kawada, you can beat fucking Jimmy Snuka. Oh, Jimmy Snuka is... Actually, we probably don't want to make Jimmy Snuka furious. You probably won't like him when he's angry, but, we brought him in to lose. It is what it is. Pillman is fairly good. Owens is poor. Owen needs some wins. Owen needs some heat against Pillman. Pillman and Mike Awesome. Taking it. It can't be Owen and Rick Rude. We've done that so many times. Have we done this? I think we've even done this. I think we've even done Brian and Bull versus Owen and Cynthia Moreno. But I can check. Okay, I found they have awful chemistry, so we absolutely 100% have done that before. That's awesome. Alright, why don't we do... Oh, Razor Ramon could also use a win. If we put him with Owen, we can get both those guys a big win. That would... let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. We're going to try it. We're going to give this the storytelling match. We're going to have Owen beat Mike Awesome. Let's do a Rick Rude distraction. Beautiful. I love it. All right. I still have nothing with Vader and Masawa. Should probably just have those guys do a promo, but that would not be great. Masawa and Vader are in one that's... Yeah, it's called Jumbo Has a Triple Crown now. Okay. Big Van Vader has neutral. And Masawa has fairly good. So Vader should get some kind of win. Let's do... Let's see. I mean, Vader would normally team with Sting, but I feel like Sting would be busy. Oh, Vader and the Headhunters? What a fucking team that would be. Big Van Vader, Headhunter A, and Headhunter B against Masawa and whatever NWO guys are left. June and Kobashi. Hell yeah, this match rules. These guys are like these guys are like great brawlers, right? Yeah, that's why we brought them in. This is a wild brawl. And we booked this because Vader needs a win. So Vader, you can pin June. Okay, we still have 10 minutes left somehow. Tenru and Sabu. Okay, well, Tenru and Sabu are the two guys I want to start an angle with. So let's... Chat, what would Tenru and Sabu be starting a feud about? Because angle-wise is tough because Sabu does not talk, and Tenru, we would get away with him cutting a promo, but I actually have no idea. Yeah, same. Okay. Let's do... Sabu's only real friends are the Nightmares. Oh, Tenru could, like, attack Dusty, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense either, because Dustin would be the person helping Dusty more than Sabu. Also, why would Tenru attack Dusty? That doesn't make any sense. Triple Crown #1 contendership? That would be something. That would be something. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Let's have Dusty Rhodes cutting a promo for Sabu. Granted, Tenru's last feud was also I should be the #1 contender, and then a cruiserweight being like, no, me. But hey, listen, if it works, it works. You know what? Let's not even have him talk. Let's have Dusty cut a promo, and then in the second part, Tenru's just gonna beat them up. But yeah, this is just gonna be Dusty going like, you know, my man here, Sabu, he's ready to be a champion, baby. I think that Triple Crown would look real good around his waist. You know, just doing Dusty shit, and then Tenru comes out and beats them both up. Let's also use an angle idea. Do we have a safe bet? We have a near certainty. So I don't know if I want to use a near certainty on this. So let's just go likely. And then let's also have this be a regular storyline victory for Tenru. Okay, and then we have like 2 minutes. Sounds like we could book a squash match. Jumbo is only very warm. That seems not hot enough. Let's have Jumbo squash somebody. Let's go to local. Oh, there's so many. Stevie, you can sell, right? Ooh, not really. Beanie? No. Ray Odyssey? I mean, 55 to 100 is our best so far. Oh, I mean, Mikey. Mikey's like an all-time selling guy. It's got to be Mikey. Who's going to be a heel? That's weird. Six minutes. Jumbo and Mikey Whipwreck. What a match. Oh, Jimmy Snook is mad. Yeah, that's fine. No problems there. Let's start with the Sting and Jesse promo. And then I think we're going to go right into that Wild Brawl. That'll be like a fun, hot open. And then here. Mm-hmm. Yep. 85. Yeah, I seem to... I seem to get bad ratings on the TVs in this save. I usually get hit with a low storyline. Although world title is extremely hot right now. What about the tag one? That one's only hot. So we're probably going to get hit with like, oh, low. Although we could add a storyline idea. Maybe that would help. We have a safe bet. Deploy it. Alright, great. I'll say an 80... I don't know, I'll say like an 84. Something will go wrong with the show and I'll be mad about it. Well, it wasn't this. This went well. No problems here. Sting and Jesse Ventura are good at talking, and Jushin Thunder Liger existed. $79. That is lower than I thought this would get. June got a 35. Okay, June was super the weak link here. But, you know, it was the first match on the card. 79 is fine. And then the classic 70 rating for Jumbo beating up Mikey Whipwreck. Okay, Angle Idea was a success, and the storyline got off to a decent start. Although only getting an 80 for Dusty promos is a little bit of a bummer, but I guess it's fine. We got an 80 for this tag match. I will take it. Razor got a 53. Come on, Razor. Come on, Razor. This match was fine. Also a classic math ain't mathin' match. But I'm just going to say that jump was just from Rick Rude being there. People love Rick Rude. Regal Angle Idea was a failure. Well, that's... I mean, considering the Angle Idea was a failure, I will take an 83. That could have been a lot worse. I mean, I'll take a 65. Kirisawa and Toshiaki Okada showed excellent chemistry teaming together. Yeah, okay. Good. I would hope so. Jimmy was really bad. Although he was off his game and he was probably pissed at us. So, you know. It is what it is. Let's see if we could heat up Taue and Kawada for their random fucking tag match against Jumbo and Takada. Jumbo and Takada is actually the team we should be doing chemistry tests with, because they might not work well together at all. Oh, Rick Rude cooked. Okay. Rick Rude invented a new catchphrase. His new catchphrase is, I'm going to slam Mike Awesome through a table. No, I don't know. Yeah, this was great. $86. Good main event. Storyline idea was a failure. Fuck. 2 storyline failures on the show. That's bad. But I will definitely take an 86 main event. Everyone in this was really good, even though Eddie and Stan were off their game. Not a great sign, considering they're going to have a title match at Clash. Steve Williams got a morale penalty from the failed storyline idea. Great. Just great. And then 75 just for these guys going, hey, we're going to win other titles. I mean, a 91. That show did not feel like a 91. I will take it. I'll allow it. You know what? Everything was pretty good, actually. Like, the lowest thing was this 65. And then we really came in clutch at the end with the 100 and then the 86. And then we got the wide selection of angles bonus. Which is kind of OP, but shh. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, wide selection. That's really what got us the 100 on the pay-per-view, too, was the wide selection of angles and then just using a creative finish on, like, every fucking match. Okay, we made money. Tri-State, we're up a little there. And of course, the Maritimes and Ontario, as always. Y'all remember Hector Garza? Damn, this Rick Rude catchphrase is the #1 headline. People are going crazy about it. That's wild. Yes, thank you, Zodiac. I appreciate it. Nick had told me to do that also, but I forgot, and I don't think he had conveyed to me how like important it was. I think he was just like, "Oh, you get a bonus if you do it," and I was like, "Oh, okay." No. Oh, fuck. Oh, a week. Nah, he's fine. He's fine. No problem. My man's good. With his sweet, sweet 85 pop in Japan, he'll be fine. And honestly, low 60s pop here. I don't know. I don't know why he's that popular here. I'll take it, but he shouldn't be. I don't even think that's from us. No. Nitro. People watched it. Alright. The Texas tornado argument. Okay. I'm kind of surprised all the shoot style companies are like still going. I feel like by '94, some of them were starting to die, but they're. Last time I checked, I think they were all doing pretty well. Let's see. Who's doing bad? This Canadian company, this other Canadian company. Catch Wrestling from Europe is doing bad. Cleveland All Pro. CMLL, -2 million. Yee. FMW is not doing great. Okay, Pro Wrestling Fujiwara Gumi is starting to lose some money. -$84. That's so little. I feel like you could fix that with what's in your pocket. Can't wait for the buying CMLL stream. Well, it might be this one. I I think we asked them like a stream or two ago, and they weren't ready, but I don't know. Maybe they're ready now. No, they still think they can get out of a $2 million hole, which yeah. I mean, we that absorbing that Mexico pop would help us a lot. Although I don't know what I would do with their people. Oh, I forgot we signed Mike Modest. Let's go. You're going to Smoky Mountain. Kikuchi is now a regular wrestler. Perry Saturn tore his ACL. Ooh, he's out for a year. Can we do surgeries on our developmental people? Child companies. What if I do developmental and then Perry Saturn? Can we do it from here? chat? Anyone? Can we get him surgery for this torn ACL? If I have to recall. Okay, I was just gonna ask if I recall him. Can we do it? Okay, Perry, you're recalled. Let's go to absences. Very low risk. Do it. Complete success. Perry should now be back in action much sooner than first thought. Okay. 182 days. That's a lot sooner. That's a lot sooner. Great. And now we send him back down? I don't know. What's his pop? No, we send him back down. Although, people don't really gain pop in our developmental. It's really more to work on your skills. Although his skills could probably use it too. Yeah, let's send him back to SMW. Alright, Saturday night time. No nights off. We're going to New England. Actually, no, we always keep Saturday night in the strongholds. So let's just do the Southeast. Maybe the Mid-Atlantic. Yeah, whatever. Let's do the Southeast. Oh, we just did the pay-per-view in the Southeast, but that makes sense. If we just had the pay-per-view there, we would stay there. We were just in Florida for the pay-per-view, and now we could go to the. Oh, we were basically in Miami. So it wouldn't make sense to go to Miami again. Let's go to the Omni. Let's go home. Yeah, I know that's really the only thing we can do. Or if we, like, somehow, by some miracle, get SMW on, like, a very small cable channel or something. That's really our only shot. Alright, booking team meeting. I think we needed some more angle ideas. Didn't seem like we had many. Okay, well, Big Gamble's not a great start. Bit of a Gamble is not much better. Safe bet for Bam Bam Bigelow? Okay, that's something. A near certainty for Jushin Thunder Liger. Okay, that's interesting. And we got 50. Give me a finish. Near certainty. Alright. Okay. Alright, we salvaged that at the end. Richard Morgan and Eddie Gilbert have apparently butted heads. Oh, come on. I thought they were going to be partying. I'm bummed. Raven, Dan, and Mike got trained by Baba. George South won a video game tournament. Let's see, 1994. August 1994. What the fuck are they playing? Probably still the same games from when this started. They're probably still playing, like, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. But now Street Fighter, they're playing, like, Super Street Fighter. Maybe Mortal Kombat 3 is out in 94. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Let's find out. '95. Damn. Not out yet. Baba made a silly game. That doesn't seem like him, but sure. Doom 2 speedruns. on a home computer. You think George South is bringing his fucking Pentium processor computer from show to show? And a fucking tube monitor? Battlecat went to Wrestler's Court. Oh, hour late to get his partner. Come on, Battlecat. You just showed up. You gotta do better than that. Well, small positive. Alright. Oh, Killer Instinct. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right, we are coming off the pay-per-view for this show, for this brand, I should say, which was good. It was really good. But we kind of got a quick turnaround here to this clash, and we're kind of smushing a lot of people in together on the clash. So let's see here. Well, Savage and Funk no DQ. So that was one of the matches we didn't really give a good finish to. We just had them. Randy won by DQ. So I think we just got to set that up for the clash right off the get. I think we got to do Terry Funk coming out, you know, Randy Savage, you yellow dog, you didn't beat me. You were only declared the victor because of the rules. The rules mean nothing to Terry Funk. And then Randy Savage will come out. They will yell at each other to set up a no DQ match at the Clash. Setting up no DQ match at Clash. Okay. That should be a good start. Actually, now that I think of it, didn't we have a Randy Savage angle idea? We did. Near certainty. Oh, that's Scott Steiner. Oh, it's still a near certainty. Let's use it. Alright. What else are we doing at this show with Saturday night? We're doing Savage Funk no DQ. We're doing Bigelow and Barry Windham. So, okay. Barry Windham should probably simply win a match. Because he just got his freedom from Ted DiBiase. He's a new man. So I think he should simply beat like an Al Perez or like a Giant Warrior. Or maybe like a Richard Morton. He's probably good at selling. Yes, very good. I think he's simply going to beat Richard Morton. 6 minutes. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, then he has to cut a promo. Fuck me. Scripted. 3 minutes. Basically, Barry's going to cut a promo. Now that I've got my freedom, it's time for me to win some gold. Bam Bam Bigelow, I'm coming for the TV title. That's going to go poorly. And then we're doing the Four Horsemen against the Fantastics and the Steiners. So we have to loop the Steiners into the Four Horsemen feud somehow. And then we're doing a 6-man tag with Avalanche, Cactus Jack, and Ted DiBiase against Austin, Steamboat, and Warrior. That's another one we're going to have to come up with something. I actually think the Steiners one isn't really that hard. I think we simply do... Let's do Kurt and Tully against the Steiners. Let's do... Is this the main event? It wouldn't be advancing any of our storylines, but I could just cheat and have an advanced storyline. I'm going to tentatively make this the main event, but we might change that. So we'll do 16. We will do open. I'm going to have the Horsemen win by cheating. I'm going to have... Kurt probably needs to win. He just lost to Steve Austin. I'll have Kurt beat Rick Steiner. We will do interference on Rick. Rick by Rick. When are we blowing off Vampiro and Larry? On television, brother. I don't think that makes a pay-per-view, but we'll see. Oh, and then advance. Yeah, let's use this to advance the Horseman and Fantastic storyline. God damn it. And the reason I say that advances the storyline is because we're going to go right into the 8-man brawl. Fantastic, all the Four Horsemen are going to be beating up the Steiners. Fantastics are going to come out. I'm just going to put this as everybody fighting. So this is going to be Tully fighting, Kurt Hennig fighting, Arn fighting, Ric Flair fighting, Scott Steiner fighting, Rick Steiner fighting, Tommy Rogers fighting, Bobby Fulton fighting, all right, and then I think there should also be a promo. I would say like backstage before their match with Scott and Magnum. And then Rick will just be there. Basically just going to be a promo about how, like, came up short at Bash at the Beach, didn't get the job done. But everyone saw that I came within milliseconds of being the WCW champion. But you know what? It's not the end of the world that I didn't win, because I showed everyone that I could be a singles wrestler. But really, my true calling is the tag team division with my brother Rick. And we're getting right back on the horse tonight. Here, we're taking on Kurt Hennig and Tully Blanchard. We're taking out the Four Horsemen. We haven't forgot that they're carrying our tag team titles, etc., etc. But is going back to tag division. Is that 3 minutes? Yes. What's going on with Vampiro and Larry Z? Larry Z still has neutral, but I don't think I can't have Larry Z win a match against Vampiro. So I think the way that we're going to do this, first of all, we're going to deploy a creative idea. Oh, we don't have any. Fuck. All right, we're not going to do that. Larry Z's just going to have to, like, attack Vampiro or something, although I don't know why he would do that. Well, actually, no, I do. We're going to do Vampiro against one of these old guys. Have we done him and Koloff one-on-one? Yes, we've done it twice. That's crazy. I know he for sure wrestled Beautiful Bobby. But Beautiful Bobby and Larry Z were like a tag team way back in the beginning of the save. So I am going to do Beautiful Bobby again. Yeah, we'll do 6 minutes. Vampiro wins, obviously. And then we will do afterwards. Vampiro is going to continue the attack on poor old Beautiful Bobby, who will then be saved by Larry Z. And we will call this a minor storyline victory for Larry Z, because all he's really doing is running him off. Yeah, I know. Larry Z saves Bobby. Alright, great. We're not really carrying on Dan Severn and Rick Martel, are we? And I don't think we blew that off. So maybe we should just blow it off on TV. Maybe we should do that like next week. I would be fine with that. Unless we did blow it off and I'm stupid. No, it's still going. Yeah, let's blow it off next week. So Martel lost, so he would want the rematch. If I remember correctly, Rick is not a great promo. So let's go like 3 minutes, backstage, hype. Rick Martel, you know, Dan Severn, if you are as tough of a guy as you say you are, you will meet me here next week for one more match. You know, that kind of thing. That'll give us something to do on television. Love having things to do on television. Let's see. We kind of need matches, but the things I want to book are promos. So let's do that. I think Steve Austin is going to just cut a celebratory promo about how he beat Kurt Hennig, showed that he's, showed what a man he is, showed that he's one of the best in-ring wrestlers in WCW, and he's open to taking on all challengers, that kind of thing. Similarly, I think Cactus Jack should cut a promo. Because we're going to kind of continue the Ricky thing, at least for a little bit, to transfer it onto Steve Austin. So I think Cactus should just cut a promo here that's basically like, I told you! I told all of you! Okay, and then we desperately need a match. Also, do we have a storytelling match? I don't know that we do. No, we have a squash. Oh god, do we have a squash in a main event? I'm sorry, we have 2 squashes in a main event. Okay, so we really need to book something that matters here. What the fuck can we book? Is there anyone that could start a feud with Battle Cat that's like... Oh, I mean, Finley's really good, but he has no pop. Oh, DiBiase's not doing anything. Bazinga. Okay. Ted DiBiase and Battle Cat. Yeah, good tech. That's what Ted's good at too, I think. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to make this a storyline. Why not? I am going to give them 10. I'm going to give them storytelling. I would like Battle Cat to win by DQ, but I don't I don't think we can do that. Ted's popularity is... Oh, yeah, it's a lot higher. Okay, Ted's going to get a tainted victory, which kind of sucks. I would hate for Battle Cat to lose this early. But it's going to get him into a good feud. So we're just going to go Ted tainted. That's how we're going to start this feud. Oh, we still have 6 minutes. Okay. The problem is we need another match. Although I have plenty of people here that could just win a match. These guys are all white hot, so none of them need the win. They're all white hot, but I mean, Warrior's coming off a loss. So is Steamboat. So I feel like one of those guys should probably win a squash. I will go with Warrior. Warrior. Warrior, did you beat Thomas Rich yet? I feel like Warrior has squashed all of our heels. No, not Thomas Rich. Perfect. 6 minutes. Warrior. And that's a show. A lot of talking this week. I want to open with the Savage and Funk promo. That's the show. I think the show can do good because it's a lot of promos, and our promos are usually good. And because we're advancing the Horseman and Fantastic storyline in the main event, I think that'll be good too. So I'm going to go with like a 90. I think this will be good. $81. Huh. These Terry Funk promos never do as good as I am hoping that they will do. That was a successful angle idea. Jeez. Okay. Warrior and Thomas Rich, 70. Yeah, sure. That checks out. People love the Warrior. Good Cactus promo. That's good. That's good to see. Rick Martel promo was fine. We will take that. $82 for Ted DiBiase and the Battle Cat. Let's go. I can't believe this is a real feud that's happening. Oh, man. $99 Steve Austin promo. What? I said $99 Steve Austin promo. What? $70 classic squash match. Here comes Larry. Oh my god, I got 49. Ah, this feud sucks. Oh, we gotta end this sooner than later. God, fucking Barry Windham. You couldn't even get the 70 on your squash match? God, fuck. I mean, the 67 on the promo is about as good as we're going to get from Barry Windham. I can't be that mad about it. 75 for the Steiner promo. That's fine. It's just a little character work. Explaining why they're tagging again. Come on, main event. Oh my god! Oh, the Steiners are on fire, man. That is back-to-back 99 matches for Scott Steiner. That's crazy. I would like to point out that Barry beat Warrior's individual score. Yeah, but he got a point less overall, man. The people don't like Barry like how they like Warrior. And they don't like either guy nearly as much as Scott Steiner. And then a 75 for just dudes brawling. $93. That's a good show. That is a good show. That's a hell of a main event. Good promos, good main event. Other matches happened. But hey, that is the recipe. That's a recipe to success for WCW. That was what they were all about. Promos, although their main events kind of sucked. I guess this is really more like the WWF formula, but don't tell anybody. Up in the southeast. Oh, we gained a whole point in Kanto. Okay. Great. I'm sorry, is Eddie not on an exclusive contract? Oh, it expires in 86 days. That's probably what that's about. No, you're staying here, man. Also, like, AWF Puerto Rico has Eddie Guerrero money? Oh, okay. That is an interesting top of the card. Oh, Ultimate Warrior has an opinion. Ted managing anyone? No, Ted is... Actually, that reminds me, I should make sure he's not managing Barry Windham, because I always forget to stop that shit. Bobby Fulton has Bobby Fulton has charisma! He has a lot of upside! Thank you, Ultimate Warrior. Ted's probably just gonna work for a little bit, although I mean, he's a major star, so I would hate to just turn him into a manager. With that said, Barry Windham, are you being managed by Ted still? Oh, I never did that. Cool. Great. I got saved by my laziness. That said, maybe we will bring someone in with the Ted feud with Battle Cat, although Battle Cat would also need a friend, but we can find a friend for Battle Cat. Probably. Brazo de Plata has a new catchphrase. Great. Love that for him. Ted is kind of in the, like, even though he's a major star, he's kind of like, he's 40 and he's declining, so he's kind of in, like, you know, New Japan dad territory of, like, hey, man, you want to wrestle some of these young guys and, like, make them look good? You know, like the Battle Cat. Okay, great. Eddie, don't sign somewhere else. Don't do that. That would be silly. Yeah, I mean, he could do both. Hey, it's me, Crazy Sexy Mike. Crazy Sexy Mike, you are no good. Oh, Nikita Koloff has he's been tired of us not booking him, and he's been hitting the gym. AWF wants to book George South. You know what? They can do that. You can book George South. Oh no, Big Van Vader injured. Oh, that could be a disaster. You can book the Italian Stallion also, AWF. A week. Okay, okay, okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. No problem. This is a very sinister photo of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He looks like he's up to no good here. He looks like he knows something. Saturday night. People watched it. Okay. Pretty light news week. Hey, Takada's back. Alright, here we go. No nights off. We are going to New England, where we need to run a smaller venue. We're going to the Harry A. Gamble Pavilion in Storrs, Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut Huskies basketball. Okay, I was going to say, where the fuck is that? We need storyline ideas. We didn't really have any good ones. Or angle ideas, really. We need both. Okay, keep giving me near certainties for, like, specific people, which is cool, but, like, can you give me... There we go. Okay, let's try an angle idea. Great. Finish. Bit of a gamble for Steve Austin. No, thank you. Jim Ross sang karaoke. Oh boy. Cutie Suzuki has an angle idea. Thank you, Cutie. Oh, I don't make me do the House of Black spooky goop gimmick. Nick Bockwinkel wants to enhance his character. All right, man. Your character is old guy in a suit. There's not a lot to go from there. Manami Toyota yelled at Bobby Heenan. Yeah, sure. Tenru students. Baba students. That's it. Okay. I'm not going to do anything. All right. Weirdly, the first thing I'm going to book is actually a dark match, because I do want to make sure Jumbo and Takada have is Takada not on this brand? Where the fuck is Takada? I thought he was on this brand. Is he a heel? Did I fuck that up? All right, everyone calm down. Everyone. He's on the Nitro brand. Oh, are you absent? Is that the problem? Oh, he's working for UWFI tonight. Do you work there every Monday, and that's why I never noticed to book you? Is that the problem? how do I look at his like schedule or whatever? I don't think I can see that from here. I think I would have to go to like events or whatever. Yeah, I can't do that from here. Okay. All right, well, so much for that. Chat, remind me after this Nitro to see if Takada works every Monday. And if we should maybe just change his brand, if that's the case. Damn, that really threw me off. And Vader's hurt too, right? No, this says Vader. Although Vader is probably here but injured. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything with that. I feel like Liger hasn't been around a lot and should probably win a match to hype up his stuff with Sting. But I would like him to beat someone of note. But I don't really have anyone I could just have him beat. Unless it was like... he could beat... like, the only person he could beat would be, like, Razor Ramon. But I'm trying really hard to get Razor Ramon over. So he's just gonna beat... he's just gonna squash fucking Ogawa. That's what we're gonna do. Have you squashed Ogawa before? I never squashed him. I'll take it. Just want Liger to get heated up a little bit. That's all. We need an angle from Paulie, who will be cutting a promo on behalf of Mike Awesome, who is there, on Rick Rude. You know what? Let's send Pillman out there too. Basically hyping up their two matches, both happening at the Clash. Paul Lee telling, Rick Rude, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into with a table match. We put you on the shelf for a couple weeks last time. This time we're going to end your career. And then Brian Pillman just being like, Owen Hart, you've been such a pain in my ass. I am so tired of you. You want another light heavyweight title shot to leave me alone? Fine. You got it, buddy. Clash of the Champions. I'm going to give Ultimo a win. Similarly, I'm sure I've had him just beat Kikuchi, but let's see. No, I haven't had him just beat Kikuchi. You know what? Let's make this an open match. Maybe we get Kikuchi a little overness. Ultimo is simply going to win. Ultimo cannot talk. Okay. Ultimo will simply win. And then afterwards, he will accept Regal's challenge for the Clash. We're going to script him. Ultimo accepts Regal's challenge for Clash. Alright. Great. Looking at a main event here. Vader's hurt. Dustin was in it last week. We got Misawa, but no Vader. We got Tenryu. We could do something. We could do something with Tenryu and Sabu. In fact, I wouldn't even hate just doing Tenryu and Sabu like double disqualification to get that feud started. I don't hate that at all. We are going to get dinged for the feud being cold, I assume. Because it just started. It's hot. It's not that bad. Let's try it. First of all, is either one of these guys going to get mad for a double DQ? 81. 81. I think we can get away with this. You don't do brawls, right? Yeah, that's your whole thing. Is you would think he's good at brawls, but he's not. All right, so we're gonna just do like. Let's go 16. Draw. Fucking double count out. Just these guys beating each other up. Tenryu is a bit unhappy. We can live with that. Dusty Rhodes is going to call out Tenryu on Sabu's behalf. Maybe he'll do this earlier in the show, or maybe he'll do it just to, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Dusty's mad. Not just did he beat up Sabu, he put his hands on Dusty. Dusty doesn't like that. Alright. I think we're going to open the show. We haven't really done this. Just like a big old NWO promo. Jesse Ventura out there cutting a promo. Stan Hansen, character development. Terry Gordy there. Dr. Death there. Misawa there. They're similarly to the Dangerous Alliance, they are going to be addressing their enemies. So Big Van Vader, you're getting talked about. Sting, you're getting talked about. Eddie Guerrero, you're getting talked about. Dustin Rhodes, you're getting talked about. Ron Simmons, you're getting talked about. This is probably a long fucking promo. This is probably like 8 minutes. We have a lot of baby faces left, but not really a lot of heels. I feel like we must have done this. We didn't. How did we not do this? Okay. 12 minutes. Open. Victor. Ron Simmons. Alright, cool. Sting hasn't been on the show at all, which seems foolish. He should probably just cut a promo on Liger. And I suppose, by extension, Stan Hansen. And then we have like 4 more minutes. Vader can stay off the show this week. Eddie should. I mean, Eddie's white hot. Razor's not on the show. The women haven't been on the show like at all. I gotta fix that. All right, we gotta find a way to start working Toyota into this, because we want to do the triple threat at When Worlds Collide with Bull, Moreno, and Toyota. So that sounds like a women's tag team match to me, with Cynthia and Manami taking on Bull and question mark. Bull and her good friend. Probably Malia Hosaka or Rie Tamada. Rie might be good. Hosaka is probably more over. But also this person is probably losing, so it could totally be Rie Tamada. It could totally be Rie Tamada. Let's put her in there. 10. Open. Winner. Manami Toyota. Loser. Rie Tamada. Oh, we have 2 minutes left. That is perfect, because this is going to bomb anyway. We're going to do Manami and Cynthia. I guess we'll do Bull working the crowd. Basically, Manami's going to, like, do the belt motion, and then Cynthia's going to maybe look upset for a second, but be like, yeah, you know what? Let's both. Yeah, me too. And they're like, you're going to high five. Cynthia and Manami are aligned. Let's put it like that. That should put us at exactly 95 minutes. All right, you got to open with the big NWO promo. That's class. That's WCW, brother. And women. Let's put Sting like way up here. Actually, right after the Liger match. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, that is the show. I don't think this will be as good as last week. Mostly because I'm afraid of this main event. Between the no finish, I think the storyline won't be hot enough. So I'm going to say like an 86. Okay. I mean, 81 is fine. I would have hoped this would have done a little better, but it's fine. Probably hurt a little bit by letting Stan talk. This is quite the group of people. 64. I mean, we'll take that. Rie debuted her gimmick. I don't know if we've ever booked Rie Tamada. That's crazy. But hey, we gained heat for the storyline. That's what really matters. Also, if we could get Manami, like, over, that would be great. Oh, this got a 61. Okay. I didn't think these three working the crowd was... I thought this was going to get, like, in the 40s. So I'm pleasantly surprised by a 61. I will take that. Uh, 75? That's a good match. That's a good match. Ooh, this didn't do good. Pillman did a bad job. Interesting. Pillman and Paul Lee in 2020 was like a guaranteed 100 every time. Have not been the same in TW9. Kikuchi and Ultimo 81. I'll take that. Oh, they had good chemistry. Okay. Glad I made that open. And then Ultimo. Yeah, that's bad. Then Ultimo said, "Fuck you, Steve Regal." Liger got a 70 for squashing Ogawa. Sure. Ogawa debuted his Rat Boy gimmick. Perfect. He was very good at it. 94 for the Sting promo. Now we're talking. Thank you, Stinger. $83 for the Dusty promo. That seems to be about what Dusty's getting, which is, you know, it's better than either of these guys would get, so you can't be mad about it, but I wish Dusty would do better. Main event. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I knew... Oh, and no one sold. Oh. Oh, this is Math ain't mathin' it the wrong way, because this was, like, a good match. Oh, damn. Not enough selling. And we got the low heat. Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Because this match should have gotten like an 85. What's the best way to combat the no selling thing? Just have it be a shorter match? Just give them like 10 minutes on the pay-per-view? 78. Jesus. Oh, I forgot a storytelling match. No! That's such an easy thing. How did I forget that? Fuck me. Oh, it could have been the women's match. It would have been so easy. Ah. Oh. We botched that one. We botched that one bad. Tenor and Sabu not selling to make sense. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Sabu, not exactly known for selling in general, and I could definitely see Tenru being like, I'm not fucking selling for this fucking guy, like, for sure. Well, the Maritimes in Ontario still like the shows, so that's good. What really annoys me about when you get the, like, the heat was too low thing is, like, now, I can't get the heat up now because you said the heat was low. You know? Ah, check the cause availability. Yes, thank you. Where did we do that? It was it events and TV? And then it was availability. It sure looks like he is just working every Monday, doesn't it? Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Well. This really throws a wrench in things. Because he really needs to switch brands. But also, what does that mean for this Worlds Collide card? Who's teaming with Jumbo now? Oh, we still have Rick Rude. Sure. Rick Rude will be Jumbo's friend. Why not? We'll figure it out. Actually, that's probably for the best because now there's a person in that match that can like do promos. That's probably good. All right, this card has changed a lot. Oh, we're still a week away from Clash. Oh, I have to book another... Okay, we're definitely not getting to Clash tonight, then. Takada might be fighting Vampiro after he kills Larry. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you know what? We just moved Takada to Saturday night, and we're doing that Dan-Rick Martel match. I should have Takada show up and, like, help him win. Because he was in that group with Bob and Dan. He probably still is, actually. I probably never changed that in the stables. Yep, he sure is. Let's go. Takada and Shamrock tag team? Going after the Horsemen? That could be good. Oh, Bob Bradley. Oh, Bob Bradley was working for WWF while we had him. That's weird. Maybe that's why he was wearing the mask, you know? George South got hired by AWF on a handshake deal. Hey, man, good for you. Same thing with Italian Stallion. They do not care about... He does not care about this handshake deal from AWF PR. Although I wish he would just resign. Liger moved to Atlanta. Let's go. Mike Awesome doesn't connect with the fans. You should probably write him off, says Michael Hayes. Damn, Rick Rude got in his fucking ear. He was like, I'm not putting this guy over. And then, alternatively, Ron Simmons says Mike Awesome is going to be a star. Interesting. I will say his pop is not really going up like I would hope it would. Although maybe if he could win this feud with Rick Rude, it would. But I don't think Rude's going to put him over. I think Rude's winning that table match. Damn, AWF is bringing in everybody. They got Lanny Poffo. They got George South. They got Don Harris. They got Al Green. They got the other Steve Regal. They're going crazy. Got a money mark down in Puerto Rico. All right, let's go. Saturday night. Mid-Atlantic. See, we went to the Coalfield House last time. Let's do... to the Charleston Civic Center. Give me storyline ideas. Give me storyline ideas. Alright, there we go. Likely for Arn Anderson? And give me a finish. Safe bet. I'll take it. Alright. Bobby Heenan had to be separated from Ultimate Warrior. That is very funny to think about. Steamboat has been passing tips to Joey Maggs. Great. Baba did drills. Tony and Bobby got in an argument. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, Bobby got yelled at again. Bobby Heenan having a crazy night, honestly. Alright. Dress the locker room. I don't think I have anything to say, really. No, I don't wanna do a perform or anything. Let's just go. Does Dan Does this have... This is very hot. I don't know if very hot. I feel like it has to be extremely hot to not get penalized in the main event. But that said, Funk Savage is extremely hot, so that should probably be in the main event somehow. As is Austin Hennig, which is basically ended. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are actually going to do Dan and Rick in the opener. We're going to give them 16 Tech Masterclass. Dan is going to win. I'm going to do this as interference from Takada, but in my head, like, Rick is like about to spray Dan with like the arrogance, and then Takada like runs out and takes it from him. And then afterwards, it's going to be like, oh, the Catch Club's back together. You guys remember the Catch Club. So I'm just going to do, like, working the crowd for all those guys. Like, Bockwinkel, work that crowd. Dan, work the crowd. Ken, work the crowd. Bob, work the crowd. Takada, work the crowd. Catch Club is back at full force. Everyone's excited about the return of Catch Club. I guess was never really gone, per se. Let's do Savage and somebody versus Funk and somebody. That's for sure our main event. Oh, do we want to throw Wyndham and Bigelow right into the fire? Probably not. Warrior has been like the canonical teammate of Savage, but I don't really want to put him in the main event. Steve Austin's not really doing anything right now. Steve Austin would be a great partner for Randy Savage, especially if we want to give this match a good rating. Steve Austin and Cactus would be good, although... No, I think if I want to... Now that we've created a feud with Battle Cat, I don't know if DiBiase makes sense as the third heel in that match. What else do we have for heels? We have Avalanche. Avalanche isn't really doing anything right now. Okay. I feel like we probably did Steamboat and Cactus as the other people, but let's check. No! We have not run this tag match. That seems insane. Okay, cool. This is a cool tag match. Fairly good, fairly poor. So Terry needs to win. But I think Cactus... I kind of also want to keep Cactus hot, but... Oh, let's do... I think Ricky Steamboat will lose to Cactus. I think he's fine with that. Or I think he'll lose to Terry, rather. I don't think Steamboat has ever complained. Let's see. I will also do Tainted, I guess, because they're heels. They're heels. Yeah, Steamboat. God bless Ricky Steamboat. Okay. Battle Cat, what? Can you talk? Oh, God, not even remotely can you talk. Okay, alright, okay. New plan. We need a fucking manager for Battle Cat. Saturday. Show me baby faces. Wow, that is some of the like worst charisma Mike acting skills I've like ever seen on like a not ever seen, but like for a guy that's over, that's really bad. Oh, Dan's is worse. All right, we found a worse one. Larry Z, you're probably gonna be a manager soon, but you're not there yet. Magnum, you are literally a manager. Takada's got pretty good stats on that. That's kind of surprising. Okay. Let's do this in a different way. Show me managers. Who do we have that's actually a manager? Bobby Heenan, who is on this brand but is a heel and is a commentator. Kurt Hennig is technically a Fantasia. All of our managers are heels, which makes sense. Michael Hayes. Oh, I forgot Michael Hayes was managing the Headhunters. Mike Graham is a manager. He should not be. Bachwinkle. I mean, Battle Cat and Catch Club does not make any sense. Sherry, Teddy Long. Okay, it looks like we will be looking for a babyface manager for Battle Cat after this. Until then, we will simply have Ted DiBiase cut a promo about how, he showed that Battle Cat what WCW is all about. This is where the big boys play, and he's a fucking cat. Help us, Ted. Ted, please help us. Someone left a comment about how they couldn't believe Z-Man is still on the roster. Well, here you go. Bam Bam Bigelow's going to beat the Z-Man in 6 minutes. TV title not even on the line. And then he will cut a promo about how, I heard Barry Windham wants a shot at this title. Well, I ain't running from nobody. Barry Windham, if you want this title so bad, come get it at the try and take it at the Clash of the Champions. That's kind of a babyface promo, but he'll say it in like a annoying, condescending way. We should just open this with a Horseman promo. We should just Rick, Arn, Kurt, Tully. They're gonna talk shit on the Fantastics. Tommy Rogers. And you know what? The Steiners, who told you to stick your nose in our business kind of stuff? Oh, no, not. You are off screen. This is probably another one that gets like 8 minutes. There's 4 horsemen out there. They're gonna be I call this serious. Horsemen, Rundown, Fantastics, Steiners. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's do 6 minutes. And then I'm going to add a copy of part 1. That'll be 2 minutes. But Scott will be character development. Basically, the Steiners and Fantastics will then come out and challenge them to an 8-man tag at the Clash. At Clash. Great. All right. I mean, Steve Austin's doing an open challenge gimmick. He should have an open challenge. Steve Austin open challenge promo. You know what? If we're gonna do Avalanche in that 6-man tag with him, maybe we should just do him and Avalanche no contest here. I don't hate that. Just do like Steve Austin, Avalanche. 10 minutes. Storytelling. Draw. Do double DQ on this one since we did a double count out on Monday. And that brings us to 85 minutes. Is there anyone else I want to squeeze on here? Stan was on Monday, so I don't care that he's not on this show. Warrior, Rick Steiner. I guess Rick Steiner never showed up in that promo, but that's fine. Yeah, no, this is all fine. We should do something with Vampiro and fucking Larry Z. This is a little cold. Do we have a storyline idea? Let's give it the safe bet. Alright, so we need to put it on the show somehow. They're both at fairly good now. Let's just have Larry Z fucking challenge Vampiro to a match now. Oh, you know what? We set up a fucking tag, and we didn't book it. We set up Larry Z and Beautiful Bobby against Vampiro and I guess Raven. We'll see if that works as a team. We have 8 minutes. We'll give Vampiro Tainted, because that's been the story. Also, I'm going to give this storytelling instead of the Austin Avalanche match. We're going to switch this back to a regular. Alright, we're going to open with the Horsemen. And then we're going to go to Dan and Rick. And then let's do the Ted promo there. Steve Austin. Oh, this needs to go like down here. Just swap these. Yeah, Ted DiBiase thinks Battle Cat is stupid. Is pretty high on this card, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, actually, you know what? It can go. That could actually go here. Yeah, that's better. I mean, it's got to be better than Nitro. I think this main event will be good because the Savage and Funk is extremely hot. So I don't know, 88. I think high 80s is what I'll guess here. All right, I mean, good opening promo. It got better when Scott Steiner came out. That's wild. That is not what I expected at all. I thought those would be flipped. But, you know, I'll take it. A 90. That's good. 84. I should have put in the end the storyline note, but it is too late for that. I think 84 is exactly what they got at Bash at the Beach, too. So that's just kind of what these guys are locked in for, at least in a tech masterclass. But they both have good tech, so this should be what they're good at. And then, oh my God, Catch Club, they're all here. We realized Takada was on the wrong brand this whole time because he could never work Mondays. I bet that's been like that for months and we just never noticed. Yeah, this is just not. I mean, the storyline idea was a success. That's good. But these are just not going great. Also, it really would have been great if like Raven and Vampiro had tag chemistry. That would have been awesome for us. Steve Austin 100 promo. What? I said come fight me for my U.S. title. What? 79. We definitely got dinged for no storyline here, right? Yeah, no storyline. Damn, that's wild because this was a good match. They should have gotten like an 86 or 87. They really hate that. No, yeah, Raven. That boy ain't right. There's something. That's not Raven. That's Scotty Flamingo. I don't know what's going on. 87 on the Ted promo. God bless Ted for. I was like, Ted, you got 6 minutes. Battle Cat, you think he's stupid. And he made it work. That's why he's a pro. He's a pro's pro. 70 for Bam Bam beating the Z-Man. That checks out. Bam Bam got a 90. Bam Bam's doing good work. Then a 78 for Barry Windham. Come try and take the TV title. Dork. Let's go. Now that's a main event. That's a good main event. And this time the math was not mathing, but in my favor. So when it goes that way, we accept it. A little surprised we didn't get tag chemistry for Terry Funk and Cactus Jack. That would have been good for me. I would have appreciated that. Also, Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat teaming together is kind of funny. I guess I didn't really think about that. But that that happened in a different company. In WCW lore, Randy Savage never tried to crush Ricky Steamboat's throat, so it's fine. 91. Okay, we're back. We had a fluke on Nitro, but we got our shit back together here on Saturday night. Despite this Vampiro and Larry Z feud, Saturday night seems to be doing better on the weekly shows. Alright, Mid-Atlantic, Maritimes, Ontario. Cool. Alright, well, I thought we might make it to the Clash, but now that I realize that I miscalculated and there's actually like an extra week of shows, we are definitely not going to. Oh, wait, is this Clash on a fucking Tuesday? It is. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's just weird. I would prefer it to be on the weekend, but that doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does, though, because that would have been our Go Home Saturday Night episode. Did I set up everything we needed to? Hanson and Eddie, that is the setup. That's a Nitro thing. Sting and Liger, that's set up. Savage and Funk, no DQ, that's set up. Awesome Rude, that's set up. Regal Ultimo Blow Off, that is set up. Pillman Owen is set up. Bigelow and Barry Windham, we just set up the 8-man tag. We did not set up this weird 6-man tag at all. But also, I don't know if we would be able to. So maybe I think we just kind of go in as that's, hey, it's a bonus match, everybody. That's fine. I think we're just going to leave it on Tuesday. But before we go, let's see if there's a manager we could hire. I want to see... Show me any role. I guess the only thing I would want is to hire. And I want, like, high charisma microphone. I want, like, 80 charisma and microphone. Oh, it's going to show me a lot of people who could maybe have that. Yeah, that's annoying. Kira Maeda. Is it Kira Maeda just out here? He's a handshake with rings and a handshake with PWFG. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, James Mitchell would not be a good babyface manager for Battle Cat. That would be very weird. Bonnie Blackstone has really good charisma and microphone. I have no idea who this is. American Female works play-by-play commentator, color commentator, and on-screen personality for GWF and USA Pro. And in the past, she has worked for LPWA. She is married to Joe Pedicino. Okay. I mean, she would probably make a good manager, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Bruce Pritchard. we could bring in Brother Love to manage Battle Cat. Yeah, let's not. That's a worse fit than James Mitchell. Ernie Ladd has the big cat Ernie Ladd managing the Battle Cat. Maybe is there something there? Gary Hart, although again, Gary Hart, like, all-time heel. I don't think he could be a babyface manager for Battle Cat. That would be very weird. Same with Ernie Ladd, really. Hugo Savinovich has good charisma and microphone. Great. James Mitchell, we don't know if he's good or not, really. It's a little too early for him. Also, again, very weird babyface manager. Jerry Lawler is available? Huh. Although, he is not a manager at this stage. He's just straight up a wrestler. Oh, he's the booker of USWA, so we probably would only be able to get him on a handshake. But I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that at all. Alright, Jerry Lawler is our 1A right now. I mean, Jim Cornette. But Jim Cornette as a babyface is fucking weird. And I mean, I suppose he also kind of technically works for us already since he's running SMW. The fucking Boogie Woogie Man? Holy shit. I mean, who's more of a babyface than the Boogie Woogie Man? This is like the most insane group of people. Our list is Jerry Lawler, Jim Cornette, and the Boogie Woogie Man. And Lanny Poffo. Yeah, yeah, Lawler. Lawler, he's got plenty of stuff going on for sure. Is Blue Demon Jr. good enough to sign? I don't know. He signed Poison Sawada Julie. Roddy Piper, he's not coming back. Superstar Billy Graham, another insane old person we could sign. Tammy is terrible. But I still kind of want to sign her for developmental. I think we should do that. Especially we have Chris. I don't know if they have a relationship in this game yet, but we're going to sign her for dev. Yeah, sure. All right, this is an absolutely batshit group of people. Blue Demon's not bad. What's his pop? Oh, he's very popular in Mexico, but he's less popular here, which means he's probably going to want money. He's got a handshake with both. That's interesting. Okay, well, fucking become active in the U.S. Yeah, I mean, 10 grand for a dev guy is kind of a lot. Also, I don't think he's 28, so I don't think sending him to dev would even make sense. So we would have to push him, which I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to push Blue Demon Jr. I think I'm good on that. But we are going to sign Jimmy Valiant to be the fucking manager of Battle Cat. Be exclusive. Well, you know what? Just never include ring work. Maybe he would probably be a good road agent too. Actually, I don't know. Would he? Oh no, he would. Good psychology, good great experience, really good risk. Yeah, he would be a good road agent. He could do both. That's fine. All right. Never thought we'd be signing the Boogie Woogie Man, but here we are. And Sonny. Somehow those were the two people we came away with. Sonny and the Boogie Woogie Man. But that's going to do it. We will be back next week with a third Nitro, or I guess our Go Home Nitro. And then the Clash. And then we'll get to that Saturday night. The Clash being in the middle kind of throws off my usual schedule, but we'll figure it out. Clash 28, definitely next week. Which, as a reminder, we'll drag this over here. Oops. As a reminder, Clash card, Hanson and Eddie for the WCW title, Sting Liger number one contender, Savage Funk no DQ, Awesome and Rude in a tables match, Regal Ultimo and something to blow off of their feud, Pillman and Owen light heavyweight title, Bigelow and Barry Windham for the TV title, Four Horsemen versus Fantastics and the Steiners an 8-man tag, and then a bonus, yay, fun 6-man tag as Avalanche Cactus and DiBiase take on Austin Steamboat Warrior. You know what? We should probably add Battle Cat and a fourth. I'll figure out the fourth later. 2 8-man tags. Let's fucking go. But yeah, that is it. Me and Nick will be back on Thursday. What's happening on AEW? Do we have a pay-per-view coming up? I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know. Thursday AEW come. I think my pay-per-view is coming up soon, actually. But either way, Thursday AEW, come check it out. It would be Grand Slam if it's happening. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's going to do it. Bye, everybody.